Good morning, everybody. Happy Easter. Hope you all have plans with the family, the grandkids, the kids all coming over to Grandma's house, and everybody's going to have a nice dinner today and, celebrate the resurrection of Christ here, which I think we could all use a little bit of that right now, a little saving, I guess, if you will. But just wanted to say to everybody, have a happy Easter, stay safe and all. So, but I wanted to talk about just something that is kind of near and dear to my heart. And, we talk about it every once in a while, whatever. I mean, obviously being preppers, food comes into play and the cost of things come into play. So, here it is as usual. It's Saturday evening here when I'm recording this, so you guys will see it in the morning. But so Mrs. P and I were out today and working on, we had to go to the grocery store, and we were also working on some of our preps. And one of the preps that we're working on right now is securing our property, okay? And not anything crazy, but what we're going to do is plant a row of trees around the perimeter of our property so nobody can drive a car in or anything of the sort. Okay, so been looking at doing this for a while, and so weather was nice enough today and trees are starting to come out, so we decided we'd go look at them. And I knew what kind of trees I'd wanted. I'd done the research online for the appropriate trees, and they're a green giant arborvitae, however you pronounce it. So huge evergreen tree. I think it'll grow to somewhere between 30 and 40 feet. Okay, but we're going to plant enough of them to basically build a screen all the way around the house so nobody can see in, or more importantly, nobody can drive a car into the yard or anything like that. It'll give us some sort of protection in that respect. But that's not the point of the video, okay? So, of course, Mrs. P always wants to go look in the garden section, and we're at Walmart, and not that there's a whole lot else around us anyway, but so we went and looked at the garden section, and now granted, it got down cold here in the last couple of days. Below freezing. I think it was 27 Thursday night and 22 last night. It's supposed to be about 29 tonight. So not exactly the good time for, fruits and vegetables being outside, okay, unless they're cold hardy crops or whatever. But tomatoes, peppers, that sort of stuff, forget it. They're not going to handle a freeze. Well, apparently Walmart didn't realize this and had left all their plants outside. So we looked through the vegetables, not that we were going to buy any, but I just kind of wanted to look anyway. And everything was just, looked like, dead. It was moldy and soft and black and, just all wilted and everything. So it was done. So that's the first thing that I kind of wanted to bring up to you guys. If you're looking at buying your vegetables, you're buying your seedlings already, there might not be some, depending on where you are. If they've already put them out, there's thousands of dollars in dead plants sitting in front of Walmart today. Okay, but that's their problem, not mine. The more interesting part that I noticed was the prices on these seedlings, okay? And y'all know I grew my seedlings and everything, but here you had these little pepper plants that were maybe 2 inches high, okay? Cucumbers the same way. Tomatoes maybe were, they're dead, but, you can still tell how high they were or how tall they were. The tomatoes are maybe 3 inches tall, okay? The peppers and the cucumbers were $3.68 a piece, okay, for each plant. Now, like I said, Mrs. P and I went to the grocery store. And Mrs. P bought some green peppers, which inevitably means we're probably having stuffed green peppers for dinner sometime this week, okay? So I asked her, I said, what did you pay for those peppers? And she said 88 cents a piece. I'm going, okay, so you got almost $4 for a pepper plant. So in order to break even, you're going to need that one pepper plant. Each one of those pepper plants is going to have to produce about 5 peppers, provided you do well and they all survive. So I started looking at this and thinking about how many pepper plants I have and how many tomato plants I have and how many cucumber plants I have. And I'm like, I'd have probably, if I was doing this by buying the plants, I'd probably spend $500, $600, $700, $800 on plants. Okay, that's insane. That's not a reasonable way of spending money. Okay, so again, I go back to planting the seeds, and again, I've showed you guys how to do some of the seeds on some videos in the past and everything, but noticed still in Walmart as we were going through, they still had all the seed display out, so the seeds are still for sale. So what I'm saying is this: if you are going to garden this year and your idea was to plant plants, be ready to spend a lot of money. Okay, you might be better off going, you will be better off going to the store and buying the seeds, the pepper seeds, the tomato seeds, the cucumber seeds, the squash seeds, whatever you want to do. And I mean, I don't care if it's in an old egg carton, if it's in old yogurt cups, whatever it would be. But even if you do poorly at it, okay, you've never done it before, some of this stuff, I mean, cucumbers, real easy to grow. Tomatoes, real easy to grow stuff. So, I mean, if you're looking at doing this, again, red Solo cups, I've showed that, but go out and get your seeds and try to do it yourself, because you're going to spend a small fortune if you go get plants. So, that's the first thing that I wanted to do. So then the other part is we were having a conversation as we came back from the store, and I showed you a grocery haul that we did one time, but we were talking about the cost of food and how the cost of food goes up. And I mentioned everybody when we did this grocery haul, there's a grocery outlet that we go to, so it's kind of the same concept as like an Aldi's or whatever would be, right? And usually we can get some really good prices in there. But for example, today we went in and I couldn't believe this. They had corned beef briskets. And I looked at the first one, it was $4. Looked at $1.99 a pound for corned beef. Okay, so corned beef was half the price of ground beef, mind you. Okay. So needless to say, I grabbed 4 of them. They were $1.99 a pound. I grabbed 4 big ones and they go in my freezer. And so we were talking about it on the way home, and I said to her, I said, this is the one thing I keep trying to explain to people. Go out and buy a freezer, okay? Small chest freezer. I mean, I think the one I got is 7 cubic feet or whatever. I got it from Walmart for under $200. I guarantee that freezer's already paid for itself in me being able to buy stuff on sale and buy extra and not have to pay the regular price for it. I mean, I've got chicken legs and chicken thighs that I paid, 10-pound bag that I was paying 39 cents a pound. Okay, same store. Today they were 59 cents a pound. We found, chicken breasts like the one Mrs. P made the soup from. We found those for 99 cents. When do you see chicken breast for 99 cents? But when I see this stuff, I go buy it and I can throw it in the freezer. And then the next week, there's chicken breast, $1.99, $2.19. And I'm going, okay, I got it for 99 cents. And I bought 6 of them, so they're in the freezer. So, there's a good way of saving money. And I know people say, well, I don't, then I'm going to have to eat chicken all week. Okay, fine. This isn't going to take long, because if you know how grocery stores work, one week chicken's on sale, the next week pork's on sale, you can always find something that's on sale. Buy what's on sale, put it away, and then the next week you buy chicken. Okay, now you got chicken and pork in the next 2 weeks. Next week beef's on sale or whatever. So now you got chicken, pork, and beef or whatever. It'd take you a little bit of time. But we sat down, we were going through the numbers. We save about $2,000 a year shopping at that store versus shopping at Kroger for buying the same stuff. And that's not even counting when we buy stuff on sale. Okay, I was going off of the regular prices at the 2 stores, and so if I'm getting it on sale. So, I know a lot of people say, oh my God, this gets so ridiculously expensive. You're buying groceries anyway, okay? Do something to save yourself some money. I mean, I'll give you another one that nobody knows about, Lozo, Lozo.com. Okay, we used to all get the Sunday paper and you had coupons in. Go on to Lozo. There's hundreds of coupons. Okay, print them out, take them to the store. They're coupons. Use them. I mean, had one that I got. It was $1 off a tube of Colgate toothpaste. Walmart wanted $1.19 for Colgate toothpaste. Guess what? I got a tube of toothpaste for 19 cents. Okay. If you put a little bit of effort into it, you can save a ton of money on your preps. And, like I just said, for what somebody else would have paid for toothpaste, I could have bought 6 tubes for the same amount of money. 6 tubes of toothpaste, that's enough preps for me. I mean, that's easily a year plus worth of toothpaste. Okay, so no big deal. So, this is what I'm saying. If you're going to plant, try to do it via the seeds. You're going to save some money. If you're going to shop, get a freezer and buy the stuff that's on sale and stock the freezer that way. Use the coupons, do whatever. But please, 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 especially in these days of inflation right now and prices going through the roof, be very, very cognizant about what you're paying for stuff, because everything's going up, and any place you can save $1 right now is one more can of raviolios or whatever it is you need. So, I just kind of wanted to tell you this because this is what I kind of noticed today at the store, but thought it was something that was a little easier to handle than some of the stuff we've talked about later, and I don't want to get anybody riled up for Easter. But, take a look at some of those ideas, guys, and see what you can come up with. But I will guys, everybody have a very happy Easter. Stay safe, kiss Grandma, kiss the grandkids, and just have a great safe day. And, remember what the day is about. It ain't the Easter Bunny. So have a good one, y'all. Pinball out.